My precious child, I ask you to pause whatever you are doing and give me your full attention. For the next few moments, I need your heart to be still and your spirit to be open. This is not an accident. You did not stumble upon this message by chance. I have led you here because I am about to do something miraculous in your life. Yes, I am going to touch your eyes, not only the eyes of your body, but also the eyes of your heart. You have cried out to me, wondering when your breakthrough will come, when your pain will be lifted, and when the fog that clouds your vision, both physically and spiritually, will be gone. And now I say to you, this is your moment. You have been walking through days of difficulty, enduring frustrations over what you cannot see clearly, struggling to read, to drive, to look upon your loved ones with comfort and ease. You've visited doctors, pursued treatments, and whispered prayers in the quiet hours of the night, hoping for a change. I heard you. I saw every tear. I have watched your journey. And now I, the Lord your God, am stepping into your situation with my divine healing. This healing is not like anything you have experienced before. It is not the work of human hands or the result of medical understanding alone. What I am about to do in your eyes is supernatural. It is a miracle that comes from my heart to yours, from my throne to your life. I am your creator. I formed your eyes with my own hands. I know every fiber, every nerve, every cell, every part that has struggled or weakened over time. I have not turned away from your pain. I have not been silent in your suffering. I have waited for this divine moment, this sacred time when your faith would rise to meet my power. My child, your miracle is here. I want to give you 3 words, 3 declarations that you must speak with faith. These are not ordinary words. They are keys to unlock the door of healing that I have already opened for you. When you say them aloud with trust in your heart and expectation in your spirit, my healing power will begin to flow through you. The first word is vision. When you say this word, know that I am restoring what was once lost. Your eyes will no longer be bound by blurriness or dimness. Vision is more than physical clarity. It is a gift, a divine alignment between your body and my purpose. You will begin to see clearly again, not just with your natural eyes, but with spiritual insight. You will no longer feel the discouragement that has weighed on your soul because of what you could not see. I am removing the veil. I am breaking the fog. Vision will return, and with it, your confidence will be renewed. Say the word vision and see yourself walking, reading, laughing, seeing the world with new eyes. That is what I am giving you. Vision restored, vision refined. The second word is clarity. My child, clarity is more than just focus. It is the removal of confusion. It is the lifting of heaviness. You have spent far too long trying to make sense of a world that has felt unclear, both through your physical eyes and your spiritual understanding. But now I am sending clarity to your life. I am clearing the haze, dissolving the fog, and opening your eyes to see what is real and what is true. Clarity will touch not just your vision, but your thoughts, your emotions, and your decisions. You will no longer stumble in uncertainty. You will no longer squint to see the path ahead. As you speak the word clarity, I am aligning your perception with my divine order. You will see with certainty. You will walk with purpose. You will no longer be afraid of what's ahead, for I will make it clear. If this word is speaking to your heart, pause right now and say these 2 words aloud, vision and clarity. Then type them in the comments below as a declaration of your faith. And don't forget to subscribe to God's Goodness for more messages like this every day. Let's walk in faith together. Now, my beloved child, prepare your heart for the 3rd and final word, the word that seals the work I am doing in your life, the word that carries my power and releases my miracle in full. The 3rd word is healing. Yes, say it with confidence, healing. This is not just a hope or a wish. It is a declaration, a promise, a manifestation of my divine touch. When you speak this word, you are releasing my power into your life. You are inviting heaven to invade your situation. Healing is flowing even now, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. My hand is upon you. I am restoring the muscles, the nerves, the lenses, the tissues of your eyes. Whatever has been weakened, damaged, or diminished, I am renewing it by my spirit. Whether you have struggled with nearsightedness, farsightedness, cloudiness, strain, or disease, it does not matter to me, for nothing is too difficult for your God. I am healing you completely, not partially, not temporarily, but fully and eternally. As you speak the word healing, know that you are coming into agreement with what I have already decreed in heaven. My word declares in Exodus 15:26, I am the Lord who heals you. And I do not speak empty promises. My word is alive, my word is power, my word is truth. When you say healing, say it as someone who believes, not someone who doubts. Say it as one who knows that their Father is still the miracle worker. Say it as one who expects the impossible to become possible. Now, child, speak all three words again: vision, clarity, healing. Say them aloud with faith. Declare them over your life. Let the sound of your voice become the trumpet that invites my power into your body. These three words are not just sounds, they are spiritual tools. They are weapons in the realm of the Spirit. When you say them, you are breaking chains, you are pushing back the darkness, you are making room for my light to flood your eyes and your life. And as you do, feel my presence, feel the warmth, the peace, the stillness. That is my Spirit, that is my healing anointing resting on you right now. Close your eyes for a moment and allow me to do what no doctor could do. Restore what was broken, strengthen what was weak, revive what was fading. My child, this moment is not only about physical sight, it is about spiritual awakening. Many things have been hidden from you, not because I was punishing you, but because your spiritual vision had been clouded. Pain, distraction, sin, fear, they formed a fog that kept you from seeing clearly. But now I am wiping it away. I am healing the eyes of your heart. You will begin to perceive what I am doing in your life. You will begin to discern my direction. You will no longer be confused. You will no longer wander blindly. I am illuminating your path. Psalm 119:1-5 says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." I am giving you that light now. As your eyes are opened, so too is your understanding. The questions you've carried, the doubts you've held, the delays that have tested your faith, I am giving you answers, assurance, and acceleration. What once seemed delayed is now being activated. What was once painful is now being healed. What was once confusing is now becoming clear. Child, you are not alone in this. I walk with you. I surround you with my angels. I speak over you my promises. And I say to you again, vision, clarity, healing. This is your portion. This is your inheritance. Do not look back and do not second-guess this moment. This is not a passing emotion. It is a divine encounter. This is your Red Sea parting. This is your moment of touching the hem of my garment. This is your pool of Siloam. Just as I healed the blind man who obeyed my voice, I am healing you. Just as I restored the sight of the man who was born blind, not for his sin, but for my glory, I am restoring you. My glory is being revealed in you. Child of God, if you believe this word is for you, take action now. Speak the three words aloud: vision, clarity, healing. Then write them boldly in the comments. Declare your faith before others. And don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who needs a miracle. This is God's goodness, and we're walking in miracles together every single day. My beloved, let me remind you of the power that has always flowed from my heart to my people. I have not changed. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. The miracles you read about in Scripture are not just historical, they are prophetic. They point to what I still desire to do in your life right now. Let me take you back to the time of Moses, my servant. He stood before the Red Sea with Pharaoh's army pressing in behind. My people had no escape, no weapons, no way forward. But I did not leave them there. I told Moses to stretch out his staff, and when he obeyed, I split the waters. The sea became a highway. My people walked through on dry ground, and when their enemies followed, the waters closed in and destroyed them. What was the key? Obedience. Moses acted in faith. He raised what I placed in his hand. And child, I say to you now, what is in your hand? What step of faith can you take today? It may be as simple as speaking the words I gave you. Vision, clarity, healing. That act of obedience will open the waters before you. I am the God who parts seas. I make a way where there is no way. You may feel surrounded, cornered, even forgotten, but I have not abandoned you. I am positioning you for a miracle that no man can take credit for. When it comes to pass, you will know it was my hand alone that made it happen. Now consider Elijah, my prophet, who stood boldly on Mount Carmel against the false prophets of Baal. The people of Israel had strayed. Their hearts had turned away from me, but Elijah called them back. He rebuilt the altar, he laid the sacrifice, and he prayed. Then I sent fire from heaven, not just to consume the offering, but to consume the stones, the water, the very dust around it. That miracle revealed my glory and turned the hearts of the people back to me. Child, when you stand in faith like Elijah, when you call upon my name, even when others doubt, I will answer you. I will send fire upon your altar. I will reveal myself in power. Your healing, your restoration, your deliverance. It is not for you alone. It is for those around you to witness and believe. They will see your transformation and say, surely the Lord is God. You may feel small, unnoticed, insignificant, but I say you are my chosen vessel. You are the one I desire to use to reveal my glory in this generation. Just as I used Elijah in a time of spiritual drought, I will use you in a time of darkness to shine my light. Do not shrink back. Do not second-guess your worth. Speak boldly what I have given you to speak. Declare your healing. Declare your restoration. Declare that your eyes are opening, not just physically, but spiritually. And now, let me remind you of the woman with the issue of blood. For 12 long years, she suffered. Doctors could not help her. She had spent all she had, yet she grew worse. But she heard that I was passing by, and she said to herself, if I can just touch the hem of his garment, I will be healed. She didn't wait for permission. She didn't wait for someone to lead her. She pressed through the crowd. She reached out in faith. And when she touched my robe, power flowed from me into her. Instantly she was healed. And I turned to her and said, daughter, your faith has healed you. My child, you don't need perfect conditions. You don't need applause or affirmation. You need faith. If you will press through the crowd of doubts, fears, and circumstances, if you will simply reach out and believe, I will respond. Power will flow into your life. Your healing will manifest. And just as I called her daughter, I call you my child. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are beloved. And now remember the blind man from John chapter 9. My disciples asked, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? But I told them, neither. This happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him. I spat on the ground. I made mud. I placed it on his eyes and told him, go, wash in the pool of Siloam. He obeyed, and his sight was restored. There was no sin to blame, no curse to uncover. It was simply an opportunity for my glory to shine. So I say to you, don't overanalyze your pain. Don't wonder whether you deserve healing. Just receive it. Your struggle has been the stage upon which I am about to reveal my power. But notice he had to obey. He had to walk blind to the water. He had to trust my word. That is your invitation too. Obey. Even when it doesn't make sense. Speak the words I've given. Take the step of faith I've placed before you. Child, do you see what I'm showing you? Every miracle in Scripture required a moment of obedience. Your moment is now. Say the words again. Vision, clarity, healing. Let heaven hear you. Together we will walk in the power of God's promises. My beloved child, you've heard the stories, you've received the words, you've seen how I move through faith and obedience. And now I say this to you, your miracle is already in motion. The healing has begun. Even as you hear these words, things are shifting in your body, your mind, and your spirit. The fog is lifting, the pain is fading, the cloudiness is retreating. My spirit is working deep within you, restoring, repairing, reviving. You are not who you were just moments ago. Something has changed. The old limitations are breaking. The invisible chains around your eyes, both physical and spiritual, are snapping off one by one. I am making all things new. Do not doubt what I am doing simply because you cannot yet see all the results. Faith is not built on sight, it is built on trust. As it is written in 2 Corinthians 5:7, for we walk by faith, not by sight. And now, child, you are learning to walk by faith more than ever before. Let your heart be encouraged. Let your spirit rise. There is nothing too hard for me. I am Jehovah Rapha, the Lord who heals. I am the one who knit you together in your mother's womb. I know your DNA, your structure, your needs, and I am the only one fully able to restore them. I do not offer bandages. I offer transformation. I do not give partial repairs. I give complete restoration. You asked me when the pain would end. I say to you, today. You asked me if you'd ever be able to see clearly again. I say yes, and more clearly than before. You asked me if I had forgotten your prayers, your cries, your longing. I say, never. I have captured every tear, and I now pour them out as oil for your healing. From this moment forward, begin to live as though your healing is already complete. Begin to walk with the confidence of someone who has received. See yourself the way I see you, whole, strong, restored. Declare this out loud. I receive my healing. My eyes are being restored. I walk in God's promise. I see with vision. I live in clarity. I am healed. Yes, child, that is your truth now. And as you declare it, heaven moves in agreement. My angels stand ready to minister healing and protection. My spirit surrounds you like a shield. I have assigned miracles to your name, and I will see them through. Do not return to doubt. Do not let fear find a place in your heart again. When doubt comes knocking, respond with faith. When fear whispers, raise your voice and speak truth. Say it again. Vision, clarity, healing. These are more than words. They are anchors for your soul. They are banners over your life. Let them guide your days. When you wake in the morning, declare, I have vision, I have clarity, I have healing. When you lie down at night, thank me for the restoration already happening in your body and your spirit. Every moment that passes brings more alignment with my promises. You are being transformed, not only healed, but elevated. Your testimony will become a light for others. Your healing will give hope to the hopeless. Your story will carry the fragrance of my goodness. Do not keep this miracle to yourself. Share it. Let others hear of what I've done. Encourage someone who is still waiting. Speak life into their darkness. You are now a vessel of my glory, a living witness of my power. I am proud of you, my child. You believed when it was hard. You trusted when it didn't make sense. And now you will see the fruit of your faith. From this day forward, expect to see improvements in your eyes, in your perception, in your spiritual awareness. Watch as my healing unfolds layer by layer with peace and power. Expect the change. Celebrate it before it fully arrives. This is how my kingdom works: faith, obedience, manifestation. You have taken the first 2 steps. Now the third is on its way. Let this message remain in your heart. Replay it when needed. Write down the words I've given. Post them where you can see them. Share them with your family. Remind yourself of my promise, because what I speak, I fulfill. And above all, keep your eyes open, for not only are your natural eyes being healed, but the eyes of your heart are receiving new vision. You will begin to see opportunities, blessings, and revelations that were hidden before. You will sense direction and clarity where there was once only confusion. I am lifting the fog. I am silencing the lies. I am declaring over you, it is done. Your vision is restored. Your clarity is returned. Your healing is here. Now walk in it. Child of God, if this message stirred your heart and you believe this miracle is yours, speak it out loud now. Vision, clarity, healing. Then write those 3 words boldly in the comments as a declaration of faith. Testify before it's even finished. That's what faith does. Be sure to subscribe to God's goodness right now so you never miss a prophetic word, prayer, or miracle moment. Click the like button and share this with someone who needs healing in their body or breakthrough in their soul. God's goodness is not just a name, it's a daily reality, and it just touched your life.